What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm back with another MENT update. This is actually, I promise, this is just gonna be a MENT update. No more relation. Damn it! See what I do when you drink 2 liters of Dr. Pepper? You spend half your day burping. I normally wouldn't make like daily cycle videos. But given the fact that I'm fucking with an acetate ester for the first time, and given the fact that this seems to be kind of a controversial, I should say controversial, but it's kind of a polarizing hormone. I gotta admit, I was as scared when I pinned this shit the first time as I was when I pinned Tren. I really thought this was gonna be a total fucking clusterfuck. I'm very happy to report that so far it is going phenomenally well. So I don't want to beat all the points, but I do want to kind of catch you up. I talked about it kind of, I tried to give you some of the data mixed into my video yesterday before I went off. Basically, I tried to trial it with my wife this morning. We actually slept in the same bed last night. And so she was getting ready to leave the bedroom. I was like, no, wait. I want you to sit in here with me and monitor my attitude, because I woke up, I was feeling light, nothing big like normally. I got the cloud. I'm drinking my energy drink, trying to get the sleeping pill out of my system. And I'm usually just real laid back and lethargic, and I'm not like solving any of the world's problems. I'm just very tired and drained in the morning. And so, I went into the bathroom and I pinned I bumped my dose up already. So days 1 and 2, I pinned 5 milligrams of MENT. And then Cavalser said maybe go up a milligram at a time. And so again, because I'm just trying to be careful with it, I've got a lot of shit going on in my marriage already. I didn't want to, jump out the window. I really didn't know what to expect as to how powerful it would be. So I pinned 6 milligrams. I was like a milligram at a time. Maybe we'll see how it goes. So I pinned 6 milligrams today. I told you in the previous video that it takes about 35 to 45 minutes to feel it. Bullshit. Bullshit. I had told my wife to wait in the bedroom with me so that she could kind of monitor my come up. I pinned the MENT and then I had to go sit in the bathroom. I was in there for fucking maybe 5-10 minutes, came back to bed, and I was already on fire. Okay, so the acetate ester is active now, is what it appears to be in my body at least. 10-15 minutes, absolute tops, from pin to the point that I was feeling it. And I tried to start talking to her about how I was feeling, about how it basically made me feel a little, like I could feel a little sped up. I was wide awake. So I went from being, like, normally when I wake up, but I'm starting to become a human being by the time I finish my monster. But a lot of times, I will finish an entire monster and nod the fuck back out reading comments or news articles or something in the morning. Every single day that I've taken this MENT, within 15 minutes, I am fully fucking awake, but I am awake in the best conceivable way. Like, it is, I know, like, I'm always, selling this shit, right? But I'm just being honest. Like, it is so far the thing that I'm loving about the MENT the most is something I didn't even know it could do, which is just that I go from being dead ass tired of sleep to fully alert, brain firing on all fucking cylinders, but no level of like agitation, irritation. Like if you drink too much caffeine and you feel wired, or you take a fucking amphetamine and you feel skitsy, or you feel like if I take Adderall, like it makes me like real in the zone. Like I fixate, and this is just like total mental clarity and total alertness. It has just put me in a fucking phenomenally good mood. It is intense, and we actually did start down the road to a fight this morning. But we righted it, and I gotta give her a lot of fucking credit. She tried something that I've been begging her to try for a very long time as a methodology to put an end to our fighting. And she actually fucking tried it, and it worked. And so today was a decidedly better day. I started trying to shoot a vlog because we went to the mall to get our watch fixed. I thought that was going to turn into a much longer situation than it did. And so I don't really have that much video. I might not even put it out. Other than I might, you know what? I might clip a piece in here just to show her fucking sexy feet and these little heels that I bought her. Because why not, right? So anyway, as far as like gym performance, unfortunately, I can't really, I think I'm looking different. Now, I don't know. I'm 209. I feel like I look really full all over. The thing that was really weird is when we fought for the last few days, even with the MK677, I struggled to get some calories in. And so this morning I woke up and I was real sucked up in my abdomen. I've been waking up at anywhere between 2:04 and 2:06 in the morning. And this morning I woke up at 2:02. And I started to panic when I saw the fucking scale, but then I walked out into the bathroom and it was like it just sucked off my midsection. My midsection was looking nice and peeled and tight, but my pecs and shoulders looked like they hadn't budged an inch. It was probably just food in my colon and shit like that, but I feel like, I don't know if it's the MENT, I don't know if it's just where I'm at in the cycle, having gotten the trend, you know, back up, the DECA back in my system, getting fully healthy from having been sick. It's probably a combination of a lot of things, but I feel like the look that I have right now is fucking phenomenal. So I'm really happy with that. I've only been able to work out on it once. So I'm about to go to the gym. My wife is reading my daughter her bedtime story, and then I'm going to take her to this new gym that I found and see about probably getting both of us completely the fuck out of Planet Fitness. So I will admit that, so as far as estrogen control, I think I mentioned in my previous video that I did some research and I can't find any evidence that 7-alpha methyl estradiol, I misspoke in my previous video and I said 17-alpha methyl estradiol. For the chemistry nerds in my audience, that is a massive difference. So please let me correct myself. Trestolone aromatizes into 7-alpha methyl estradiol, which from the research that I've done seems to have a relatively equivalent binding affinity for the estrogen receptor as the normal E2, the normal estradiol that we get from testosterone. 17-alpha methyl estradiol is what you get from D-ball, I believe. That shit is not the same thing. It is totally fucking, it is substantially more powerful. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you again. 17-alpha methyl estradiol. Come on. That one. Methyl estradiol, 17 methyl, yeah. This is the nasty shit. This is the shit that you get from D-ball, because D-ball is 17 to, I should have better prepared for this, obviously. I can't remember. I like it when they methandrostenolone. That's the one that I like. Methandrostenolone is D-ball, and D-ball is pharmacodynamics is so it's 17 alpha alkylated. Where is my, damn it, man? See, this is what happens. 17 alpha methyl testosterone. We got there. It took me a fucking minute, but I got there. So D-ball is 17 alpha methyl testosterone, which aromatizes into 17 alpha methyl estradiol. That particular version of estradiol is super fucking potent, and it will have me, it will have my estrogen so high that I have morning sickness inside of 4 days. This is what happened to me when I thought I was taking T-ball and they sent me D-ball, and so I wasn't taking any, I wasn't even thinking about estrogen, and I got sick as fuck. I was vomiting every day, and it took a week for me to get right again. So 17 alpha methyl estradiol is nasty, terrible shit that I never want to fuck with again. 7 alpha methyl estradiol is what Trestolone aromatizes into, and so far I have not had any problems with aromatization. I took a milligram of Arimidex yesterday. Normally I take 3.5 milligrams of Arimidex. So today I was supposed to take a half milligram. I took a half milligram of Arimidex this morning. Tonight we were watching Game of Thrones with the entire family, and I started imagining my daughter being Daenerys Stormborn, and I was talking to her about whether she was going to be a conqueror when she grew up, and I literally started to cry. And I was like, oh fuck. E2 is not dialed in. So I just went and took another half of a milligram of Arimidex. So I will keep you posted. That I think that is going to be the name of the game on with this compound. I'm going to have to stay right on top of my estrogen at the first sign of tears over anything stupid like my daughter possibly being Daenerys Stormborn is a sign that my shit is all fucked up. So I'm probably going to be, I'm guessing I'm going to be at 4.5 milligrams of Arimidex. I don't know. I'm probably tomorrow going to raise my my Masteron dose to 500 milligrams instead of 4, just because why not? And, but as you can see, you could probably tell from my mood, I am very fucking amped up. But it's very controllable. Like when I sat down here to start talking about this, I got excited. And when I got excited, like it's like energy on tap. But like when I was sitting in there for an hour and a half with the family, eating dinner, watching Game of Thrones, I'm not like fidgeting. Like D-ball will have me so amped up that I can't sit still. You know, that if I don't have an outlet like right now, that I'll go pace around the block. And a lot of times if I get too amped up on an androgen and I don't have an outlet, then it can lead to irritability. I have not been experiencing that today. I had a really very boring day. We went to the mall. I stood around waiting for her to look at watches till I finally convinced her that she just needs to I don't want her to buy another $300 fucking Boulevard or whatever it is, just because I'm a snob now. And so we basically put the watch purchase on hold until she finds something that she really, really wants. And I was like, why don't you just like take that? Like, what do you need to wear a watch for? Just like get a diamond tennis bracelet. What the fuck? Like you got a clock on your phone. She's like, I like my watch. She's like, okay, whatever. So maybe she'll get a diamond tennis bracelet instead. That'll be easier. Fucking probably the same price for Christ's sake as the watch that I was gonna buy her. So like, we went to look at watches. I was just standing around, fucking with my phone, talking on Discord. Then she went to Victoria's Secret where she had to, for whatever reason, or special order a specific item in a specific color. And I swear to God, I stood in that store for 20 minutes waiting for them to accomplish that. Again, fucking around on Discord. Normally, if I had been like fucking hopped up on D-ball or something, I would have been probably pacing laps around the mall. So the energy that I'm experiencing from the MENT is very clean. It's very manageable. I'm not noticing any irritability with my kids, or now that my wife and I are actually communicating on a healthy level, I'm like, in fact, like, again, I don't want to get too much into the relationship situation. I tried to play one of my videos that I shot yesterday and it fired her up, and I was able to stay very calm on that, on the MENT this morning, and I literally said to her, I was like, look, I love you. I hear that you're upset. I don't want to say anything to you that's going to make this worse. Like, I don't want us to do what we've been doing the last couple of days. So it's like, I don't want to engage because I don't want to have any role in making what is getting ready to be a bad day any worse. And she seemed to really respond well to that. And then things like turn the corner. So instead of you know, going into a total trend rage or trend/MENT rage, like this morning I was able to be right in the middle of the MENT come up and still be very logical and rational and not be given to a lot of emotion, and we ended up having a much better day. So maybe it was just, you know, maybe days 1 and 2 were a little bit much for me because I hadn't had any experience with it. I mean, I did go up on the dose today, but Yeah, man. See, I feel like I'm rambling because sitting down here starting to talk about it just got me excited. I feel like I look good all over. I feel like I'm full all over. I've got energy all day long. I have not had a yawn or the slightest amount of lethargy or tiredness. Still on MK at 20 milligrams a day. Still on all of the other compounds. Nothing else has changed. And right now, I mean, again, we're only 3 days in. So I don't really know how long it takes to feel an acetate ester. I'm hoping that I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. It's back. I'm hoping to get some of these savage pumps, maybe some more strength that a lot of people talk about that they get from Trestolone, from MENT. I'm hoping to start actually feeling the results in the gym, although I know that, you know, my dose is low as fuck. Like I don't even know. You know, I think he recommended this dose as just like an extreme safety range. Although admittedly, in the little bit of research that I've been doing, the therapeutic doses is in micrograms. Like apparently people have therapeutic response in micrograms, and I'm in milligrams. So I don't know. I was originally thinking about taking it twice a day. I think that I'm probably not going to need to do that because I took it. Well, I mean, it hasn't even been 12 hours, but I think so far I'm actually liking the curve. I slept really good last night. It did not affect my sleep. I went to bed on less sleeping meds than I have been sleeping on. So far it has not added to my sleep. Oh, one thing I will mention though is it has already seemed to affect my blood pressure. So I was taking 80 milligrams of telmisartan a day, and that was keeping me sub 120. Like I was getting anywhere between 108 to 115 over like 80, and I think it was this morning. I think it was this morning. I checked my blood pressure and it was up to 127 over like 87 or something. So in 3 days of taking MENT, my blood pressure's gone up at least 10 points. So I went ahead and dosed telmisartan at 120 milligrams instead of 80. So I'm going to try to find the telmisartan dose that will keep that in check. That could end up being another one of the factors that may fuck this up. From where I'm at now, I want to go up on the dose again. I may go up to 7 milligrams tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know whether I should just jump to 10. Somebody in the comments, if you've got any experience, let me know. Cavalser, if you watch this video before I talk to you somewhere else, what do you think? Should I jump to 10? Should I just keep going up a milligram at a time to be safe? Given the fact that things are still, you know, not exactly stable. I don't know. The other thing that I don't want to do with this compound, because of the fact that, you know, it is gonna require more AIs. It's gonna require probably more CABR. It's clearly negatively affecting my blood pressure. Is I don't want to just go to an unnecessarily high dose. Like I've already got, you know, 1.5 grams of gear in my system. So I don't want to take a Trestolone dose that is unnecessarily high with everything else. I want to be at a dose that's high enough to really truly be feeling it, getting all the benefits, but not, you know, take it to the absurd right now, at least. So there you have it. There's a quick rundown. Again, it's only day 3. I've only got 1 day in the gym, but I feel really good, and the energy level that I've been able to maintain and the lack of tiredness. Like I've got some modafinil on the way, and it's like, fuck, I wish I hadn't ordered it, because this shit here is the best anti-fucking lethargy drug I have ever taken. Again, I'm assuming it's probably not gonna last. I'm guessing what I'm experiencing is comparable to, you know, starting Anavar or something. If this actually lasts, man, I'm probably gonna be making another love affair video before long. I'm shocked. I gotta give it to Cavalser. I'm really glad that he twisted my arm. I gotta give a shout out to my wife, who she endorsed it. Like I kept telling her I didn't want to take it, and she's like, why don't you just try it? You know, like, you know, Cavalser's having good experience with it. Like, why are you scared of it? Basically, like, you know, you take fucking Trend, you take everything. Why not just give it a try? And so she supported me trying it. And so I'm really glad that I did, because so far I'm having great results. Now, we could be a week down the road and I may have a fucking B cup and a broke dick and and be living out of a dumpster. You know, there's no telling with me. You know, it's the fact that I just made this very positive video almost guarantees that I just cursed myself. And the next one, I probably gonna be me in cuffs getting let out of the new gym. Like there's no telling, honestly, what could possibly happen next. But so far on day 3, the MENT experiment is going far, far better than I could have possibly expected. So I'm very excited about that. I will stop rambling at you on this and check back when I have more. Hopefully by tomorrow, you know, maybe I can give you more updates as to what happens in the gym. Usually with Anavar, by day 3, I'm starting to feel it in the gym. So maybe tonight will be a savage back workout, and then I'll have something more to report on that then. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.